All right, now a shalom unto the hopeful elect. I'm going to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders out of great millstone, and much peace and mercy unto the hopeful elect that's pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. All right, it's the brother Ayat coming back at you through the spirit, pushing this mighty word unto you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the children of Israel, also known as the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. Okay, we know that the scriptures tell you that blessed is your eyes for they see and your ears for they hear, man. You know, everything that's taking place, you're able to see it in the right perspective. And what you're hearing, it says blessed for your ears for they hear, because you're hearing the end. You know, you're hearing the end basically of, of this rulership, man. You know, and you're hearing the word of prophecy, man, come to tuition right in front of your face. That's all I get. But yeah, man, get right into it, man. You know, because the things that are taking place around the world, man, we are those that are happy and excited to hear about these things taking place. You know, and we know, man, we want to see this place get more chaotic, more and more chaotic, man. You see, because you know, just how I was in I think Psalms 137, I believe, where they sung raise it, you know, even to the foundation thereof. That's how we sing, man. Let this place go up in a blaze. Let it be shut up chaos and no peace, man. You know. All right, I'm gonna get into it, man. Because the Heavenly Father told us about these things that you see taking place, man. We're gonna start off with Micah. Micah 2 and 10. This is why the Heavenly Father told us these things, right? It says 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. This is not your rest, man. So the things that are taking place should help you see that this is not your rest. You know, from all the Heavenly Father said He scattered us into all nations. So wherever He scattered us, you know, He didn't scatter us there for rest, basically. You know, He scattered us there to as a punishment, basically. You see, and when the real person understands their own punishment, you will be hastened to get out of that punishment. You know, if I had you go stand in a corner for a long period of time, you would be like, man, hey, when do I get to get out of this corner? You know, and that's the same scenario we're dealing with. You know, we're in punishment, and we're asking like, when do we get out of punishment? But these are the signs, some of the signs that we were told to look for, going into Matthew 24th chapter, man. You know, rumors, uproars, and these rumors, it's like rumors of wars. We're seeing those rumors of wars increase. You know, now we're ready to see some action. You know, we're talking about, they're talking about Russia could invade Ukraine. I said this Wednesday, basically, and that's good news, man. Good news. We want to see both things taking place. We want to see the talks of nuclear arms race, nuclear fallout. We want to continue to see those talks uprising. We also want to see them continue to push the jump shot. You know, continue to push that as well. You know, that comes along with the chip. You know, that the Pentagon has already developed. You know, we want to see those things continue to take place because they go hand in hand, basically. You know, we're looking to see those final prophecies take place, man, before we are going to Isaiah the 14th chapter, man. Before Heavenly Father sets us up in our land and we rule over our oppressors, man. That's what we're waiting for, man. But let me get back to this verse. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. You know, and I was just reading about the pollution. Like this says, the world is polluted in wickedness, roughly paraphrasing. I think that was 2 Peter, I believe. So it's polluted, you see. So we need that cleansing agent, which is that fire, man. But ultimately, it's going to destroy you if you do not arise and depart, man. All right. Let me jump down to verse 12. It says, I will surely assemble, O Jacob, all of thee. I will surely gather the remnant of Israel. You see, so this word is going out into all Jacob. We're pushing this word week in, week out into all of Jacob, man. But it says, I will surely gather the remnant of Israel. So only a remnant is going to be gathered and come back to their heritage, right? I will put them together as the sheep of Basra, as the flock in the midst of their fold. They shall make a great noise by reason of the multitude of men. Right, so the remnant is those men that's making that noise out here, man. Making that noise, lifting up our voice as a trumpet. That's what the remnant is doing, right? Letting you know what we just read in verse 10. But anyway, let me get back into Deuteronomy, because this is what the Heavenly Father said he would do, right? This is Deuteronomy 28 and 49. So you understand that the Lord will bring a nation against you from far away. So the point is, the nations that he has brought against us, against you, man, not for you. Not to see you, big you up. He brought them against you, right? He says the Lord will bring a nation against you from far away, right? So when you're in America, you're in Canada, or you're in Russia, you're in the UK, wherever you are, man, these nations are against you, right? So hopefully you start to see that more and more. It says like an eagle swooping down, right? And we know Esau ate him, his national bird. He chooses the eagle, man. A nation whose language you will not understand, right? So wherever you are, the language that you're speaking, that's not your original language, man. But the point is, Heavenly Father has brought them against you, right? So hopefully you can see these nations are against you. You can see how they're talking. Let me grab this really quick. See in this video.
Declare a state of emergency in our province. And I will convene cabinet to use legal authorities to urgently enact orders that will make crystal clear it is illegal and punishable to block and impede the movement of goods, people, and services along critical infrastructure. Fines for noncompliance will be severe, with a maximum penalty of $100,000 and up to a year imprisonment.
So remember, so this is going against if you try to block, or you're trying to slow down or be in the way of these trucks that's moving all that merchandise, basically. You see, so check that out, man. It's $100,000 fine and 1 year in jail. You see how they get down, man. They come down with they put it in their legislation, man. You know, which that's like the teeth of these governments, man. They clamp down on you with their teeth, man, with the laws that they put in place, man. So therefore, now what? You risk a year in jail and $1,000 fine, right? So, you know, this should be an eye opener, because these nations are against you, and wherever you are, you see that they're setting it up to where you don't really have to say so. You see, so wherever you are, you think, oh, this is our country. We put people in office. No, it's not that. It's not that at all, man. You are in captivity to this day, man. You know, and that's what the Heavenly Father trying to show you. You know, trying to wake you up. So you see. Do you see now? Do you see now? This is why you should desire the rest that it talks about in Isaiah the 14th chapter, man. But only the rest unto the children of Israel, of course. But I want to bring that out too, man, because you have to see how crafty they are. Very crafty. Right now it's talking about this fine and a year in jail. But prior to this, they already talked about what they're going to do for people that don't pay fines. You see, so they put that hefty fine on you right there. And if you don't pay it, the rules were they can confiscate property and take away your license, you know, so that's your license to even drive your car. You see, so they fucking box you in, basically. You see, so they strive to make you get down or lay down. And that's the same thing with our power, man. You're gonna get down with our power. You're gonna lay down. He's gonna give you up to the slaughter. You know, like the scriptures tell you. I think in the book of Isaiah, it says the Heavenly Father's gonna make a fire, and He's gonna melt you in it and leave you in there. You see, so you're gonna get down with our power, or you be caught up in this in the lies, basically. If you thinking that you're a citizen and your words matter, this, that, and the third, man. You know, this is not your kingdom, man. This is not. You know, like Yahweh Shai said, man. Whose face is on a dollar bill, man? You know, it's not, clearly not yours. Well, this is just a wake-up call to our people, man. All right. Let me get, I want to show this as well. It says, in Canada, Ottawa mayor declares state of emergency over ongoing protest. So I let you know as well, man, you strive to protest or whatever, they can declare a state of emergency. When they declare a state of emergency, that means that, your constitution is stripped away from you. So therefore, you're not eligible. They don't have to take you in front of a judge. You see, so it's gonna get heavy out here, man. It's just gonna get heavy out here. So just trying to make the point, man, because this guy, I'm gonna continue to make another video going into this dude just a little bit, not really getting on him in a sense, but just pointing out the wrong messages that are sent, because this dude's talking about. Let me push play.
We will also provide additional authority to consider taking away the personal and commercial licenses of anyone who doesn't comply with these orders.
Wow, did you hear that? Take away your CDL, your commercial license if you don't comply. You see, after you break your back, you put all these hours in for these people, man, and this is the consequence that can come down the pipeline on you. So is that love right there? The scriptures tell you that love working no ill will to his neighbor. So is this love, man? Right? Man, basically, man, they're gonna get their way. You know, they're gonna get their way. But ultimately, let me get back into this. I want to bring this out, 2nd Esdras 9:1, because all right, this says verse 9. It's like a 2nd Esdras 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently within itself. When thou seest part of these signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So, Lord willing, you understand that the Heavenly Father is visiting this world, man. You know, you're seeing basically the wrath coming down, according to Revelation 12:12. But the Heavenly Father is visiting this world. And that's the only way we're going to be redeemed out of here, man, by intervention of our power. Because without our power, you let these people think they're in control. They're going to box you in for real, with no escape. But this is our escape right here. The scriptures is our escape, man. Right? It tells you that in Psalms 91, I think it's verse 4, it says, thy truth is our shield and our buckler, man. Right? So, yeah, that's just the point, man. I'll leave it at that for right now. So, what you're seeing is the Heavenly Father visiting this place, man. You know, with this whole Ukraine thing, the Heavenly Father had already ordained that these things were going to take place, right? Going into Ezekiel 38 chapter, going into Russia getting back to its old dominant ways, man, more fearless ways. And also, it talks about these little smaller fish of NATO and EU bringing America, dragging them into a heap of trouble, which is only good news for the children of Israel, man, because this place has been an iron furnace unto us. You know, when we read that in I think in Deuteronomy. But I'll leave it at that for right now, man. Lord willing, our people are waking up and seeing, man, now it's high time to wake up out of sleep, man. You know, to come back to your heritage and know who you are, especially in these days, because we know who's going to be redeemed out of here. It's 12,000 from each tribe, so you would know, it would behoove you to know what tribe you are from, and what your job, what you need to be doing in this day and time, you know. All right, Lord willing, I'm able to continue to push. Until next time, shalom.